Now when I hover it, you can see the hypertext markup language in small box appears. Hello friends, how are you? This is Absar from the Quick Code channel. We are here to talk about programming. So with that said, let's jump into it. Welcome to HTML for Dummies course, and today we are going to learn quotations in HTML5. So what are quotations in HTML5? There are different tags that are related to quotations in HTML5 like Q, like blockquote, abbreviation, cite, and stuff like that. So we will cover everything step by step. Let's start it. So now the first tag we are going to cover is Q tag. So this is my window of Visual Studio and this is my live server open here, and I will show you about live server from just in seconds. So just come here in the extension bar and search for live server, LIVE, live, and then server, something like this. I think so, my internet is not working. Just wait. And what is happening now? You can see this, there are many live servers are coming. So you just want to install the any of one that you want to install. Like I just want to install this Ritwik Dave. Sorry for wrong pronunciation, but this is the icon, you can understand it. This is the icon I am using. So this live server. Now after installing it, I have already installed it. When you just come here first time, just click on the install button and it will install in your PC. Then close this tab and also close this tab. Now how can I open my window in live server? There are many options, like you can come here with go live, or you can just right click on it and then come to the open with live server option. Now with that said, just click on it and here the window will open, and whatever you write in it, and after saving your file, it will automatically reload this page. So I have already opened this. So now we are going to make a basic structure of HTML. Now you can see I am making this original. I'm just removing this stuff that is not necessary for now. Today our topic is HTML5 quotations. Now we come inside the body, and the first tag we are going to learn is just Control S. Hit the Control S for saving the document, and then in the body, inside the body, we are going to use our block or our quotations elements. So the first element is Q. The HTML Q element indicates that the enclosed text is a short inline quotation. Most modern web browsers implement this by surrounding the text in quotation marks. This element is intended for short quotations that don't require paragraph breaks. Like, I can give you an example. Like here, if I have a P tag and inside P I have a Q tag, just cut it from here and paste it here. Now inside my P tag, I can just say that hello friends, I was talking to, and then in quotation marks I can name this person Dave, and then just he was such a nice guy, and then just Control S, and after you saving your document, you can see it here. After you saving your document, you can see it here that hello friends, I was talking to Dave. Now Dave is in Q tag, which is quotations. Now you can see the quotations, the double quotations is giving here to Dave, and then he was such a nice guy as it is. So this way we can use quotation marks. Another way is we can add cite element here and then give the reference from which site, from which website I took this paragraph or took this line. But for a long paragraph we don't use q tag, we use another tag known as blockquote. So just I'm going to use the blockquote element, which is something looks like this, and the blockquote tag or element specifies a section that is quoted from another source. It is HTML block quotation element. Blockquote means that it is HTML block quotation element. Browsers usually indent blockquote elements. So let's take a look on it. So this is my blockquote element, and I'm going to insert this blockquote element inside my p tag. So I'm just going to replace it into the p tag or inside the p tag, and here I am going to use some text. I'm just going to search for health articles, something like this. Now you can see there are many articles are given here. The first, I just click on the very first one, and then now you can see the helpguide.org is loaded, and if I want to take any paragraph, I can take it just by copying that paragraph. So just copy this paragraph, come back to your Visual Studio and press Ctrl V for pasting. Now just press Ctrl S, and inside P we are going to use something like other text from this site or like this. Copy it and then come back here and press Ctrl V. I'm just going to take it here, move it into H1 element, just hit Ctrl S. Now what you can see is that this text within the blockquote element is indented, and the text inside the p tag only, not in the blockquote, is not indented. And we can also give the reference of this text by using the cite attribute. So the cite attribute is actually link or reference to tell the browser that this following paragraph or section is taken from here. So just I'm going to straightforwardly come here and then just copy this link, copy it, and then come back here, and then inside my cite attribute just paste that link and press Ctrl S. Now nothing is changed, but for the browser it is changed, and it is telling the browser that this text is referred to this link. Now the next tag is abbreviation tag. So let's take a look on abbreviation tag. So let me break it for at least 10 times. So I'm going to break it for 10 times and hit Ctrl S. Now just I come back here. I think so it is not enough, so I just again Ctrl C, Ctrl S. Now it is free page for me. Now here I am going to use another tag known as abbreviation tag. For abbreviation tag we use ABBR. Now what is abbreviation tag? And you can see the title attribute is given from Visual Studio automatically. So what is abbreviation attribute? It is the element or tag that represent an abbreviation or acronym. Now I'm just come here and use something like we are learning HTML, and inside this title I will give its abbreviation. You can say hypertext markup language. Now just come and refresh this page. Okay, I can see this. Now what is happening? I'm just tell you in second. There are too many line breaks that is covering. Just I'm going to paste it here and control S. Now you can see it. HTML is appeared. Here you can see this HTML is appeared and dots are appeared in it. Now when I hover it, you can see the hypertext markup language in small box appears. Why this is happening? Because of title element or title attribute that is given to abbr abbreviation tag. Okay, so we use this tag for this purpose. Now we are going to use another tag known as cite tag. So cite is an attribute and cite is a tag also. So the cite tag is used for citation element and it is used to describe a reference to a cited creative work and must include the title of that work. The reference may be in an abbreviated form according to context. So within cite tag I am going to use the screen. Okay, and then just remove unnecessary spaces and then just by Edward Munch. Now you can see it clearly that I use the scream by Edward Munch. Now just press Ctrl S. Now you can see the scream is in italic form, but it have a very semantic meaning, that is that this creative work is referred to Edward Munch. So this is the very basic thing but very useful in some cases. So our next tag is BDO tag. Now what is BDO tag and what is this dir attribute? When you hover on it, it will tell you, but I will tell you first. So the BDO element or the BDO tag is known as bidirectional text override element. It helps the text to override it, to override the current directionality of text, so that text within is rendered in a different direction. So let me give you an example. So just come here and paste this, hi I love you. Now just press Ctrl S and you can see hi I love you. But when I give the direction to it, it will specify that this text will display in this direction, that is located in dir attribute. So dir is the attribute in which text should be rendered in this element's content possible values. So the dir attribute use LTR, which is for by default, and RTL. Now just press Ctrl S. Now come here, you can see hi I love you is as it is. Now if I change it from RTL, that means right to left. Now press Ctrl S and you can see HI, then here you can see I love you. So it changes its direction. It is useful in some cases, like if you want to hide a text from others, or if you want to make it some secret thing. So now the next thing is I am going to revise everything for you, just for you. So the first thing we just learned is quotations in HTML5, which is denoted by Q element, and the Q element is used when there is no necessary line breaks in paragraph, or there is a very small line. But if there are many lines, we use this blockquote element within p tag or without p tag. Actually, the blockquote or the text inside the blockquote element indents from its left side, and the blockquote element have an attribute of cite, which is cite attribute. Now the cite attribute helps the browser that this page or this content is referring to this site or this website or this web page. Now the next thing we learned is abbreviation tag, usually used with abbr, and then the title attribute. The title attribute specifies the abbreviation or acronym of that particular thing, like we use HTML, and inside title attribute we give the abbreviation of HTML. Now when we hover on the HTML, it will display its title. So now the next thing is cite element. The cite element represents a reference to a creative work, like by Edward Munch is created a scream. So this scream, we use it in the cite attribute. So it will help the browser that there are some creative works available. Now the next thing is BDO, which is bidirectional override element, bidirectional text override element, and the dir is an attribute used for direction. RTL its value or LTR its value. So the both values meaning is like RTL have a meaning, specific meaning, like this meaning is right to left, but LTR have also a meaning of left to right. So we can use it in this way. So this is a very basic topic that I want to cover with you, but it is very important when you write or when you are a content writer in your web page. So if you want to make beautiful web pages, you can use these features also. If you like this video, click on the like button. That's all for now, and we will come here again. So thanks for watching, and we will come soon and check another video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button.